真打ちのお出ましか。相手にとって不足はねえ。三つの心を巨大な一つの力にする。全力だ。出し惜しみすんじゃねえぞ。ゲッターシャイン。
Oh, this is disappointing. Like, this can't be it, right? He's very strong. Is that really all you can do? Bro, I almost just killed you in one hit. What are you talking about? What a joke. I'm pretty sure you're only good at half your endurance. I'm sure you're only at half your endurance. As you are very, very foolish and likely still don't understand. I'll say it one more time. Your struggles are meaningless. You've got to be kidding. He's regenerating all the damage we dealt. You monster. What are you, invincible? That is correct. The Ultim Fini is the truth irrefutable. In other words, it cannot be broken by any means. I don't know, Getter was real close to breaking it. Captain, hold your head high, Mitsuba. There's no such thing as the absolute, the irrefutable. Even I, his creation, changed because of my encounters with you. This proves the truth that Chrysler's claim cannot be absolute. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Cerulean. The words cleared my vision. Not at all. What I did was a small thing compared to what you've all taught me. You have said far too much, Cerulean. Magister, you've lied to me and to the Earthlings. You claim you've arrived at the truth by debating with the Masters. But if the Masters and I are your creations, then the Quasars are just an organization created by you alone, are they not? It was not always so. Magister. When the Quasars were born, which is to say, when the divine civilization Eos was defeated, I had many I called comrades. They were foolish, inferior beings, unworthy of claiming to be seekers of truth. You didn't. You slew your own people yourself? No offense, Lelouch, but the pot's calling the kettle black here. You kind of murdered a lot of your own people. As did Char. And a few other people on our team. Sadly, they all lacked in every quality needed to be my comrades. rule a world with no gods, I had to reset the whole of the Quaestors. How dare you speak of ruling the world? So basically, you're just another dictator. You monitor other civilizations because you fear your own position being threatened. Dictatorship. I suppose my rule might seem as such to those who can't comprehend the truth. But you, all humans, must know all people seek to rule others. The Angel Halo, the Claw, Emlyn's Pipe. No matter how vaunted your ideals, no matter what words you try to use, in the end, all try to force others to obey their will. So I needed first to create those who would serve as my tools, which was the Masters and us. Indeed. A being who needs no will, no rights, no freedom. That is what all of you are. But the Quaestors must be only one person. Why would you ever do this? To rule all of the universe, one must force others to be ruled. When a group forces another group into servitude, it is done for the benefit of the former, a purely self-serving act. Which is why I chose to be an individual, that I might be an executor of the pure justice that is the truth. I am no god. I am merely the one and only to reach this point. My will itself is the truth, and thus it is my will which decides all things. Allow me to reiterate, I make no claim to be a god. I am simply a seeker and an achiever of the truth. Simply calling that dictatorial and trying to file it away without understanding. That is a great obstacle on the path to truth. Therefore, all who would serve the Quaestors must move exactly according to my own individual will. That's totally crazy. Darn right. Even a kid can see through it. Life belongs to it. A life belongs to itself from the moment it's born. Being their creator doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want with your creations. That's wrong. I see. Certainly you have defeated and denied many who thought something similar. But I am unlike them. Behold the proof. He took off his mask. Behold now. This is my face. Wait a minute. Well, someone needs to draw these two doing the Spider-Man meme. He's got the same face as Ceruleum. What are you playing at? No, so... Is he Ceruleum's dad? Someone slap him. No, he must have... Now I shall tell you the whole answer, Ceruleum. You are my clone. Clone? Naturally, the Masters and Quasars are as well. The Masters exist to assist me and serve as spare organ sources, while the Quasars are enhanced to serve as a combat team. Meanwhile, you were copied finely enough to inherit even my thought processes, as you would be the king of the planet I was to oversee. Either way, though, you are both made from my genes. In other words, you are me. So the Quasars, as I said, the Quasars must only be one person. I myself am the entirety of the Quasars. In other words, I am the Quastar. The Quastar? All our battles, they've been planned out solely by the will of one man. What? I don't even know how to describe how awful this feels. I am a copy of this man. Ceruleum, you were the first puppet to ever obtain a will of their own in the history of the Quasars. I will eliminate you to prove the correctness of my truth. With the truth irrefutable that rules over our universe, power itself. Ceruleum, don't worry, Edge. This was still part of my plan. I thought calling him a liar might disturb his emotional state, but it seems I was more right than I thought. Ceruleum? I see now that. I truly must be his copy. That's why I know so clearly how he thinks. But it is that very thing that gives me the chance to win. The true Earth is being created by the high-dimensional energies here in subspace. And you use that very power to regenerate the Ultim Infinity. Ceruleum, you manifested this true Earth to make your victory absolute. To make a point about your absolute power. But now that I understand the system, it also means you've exposed your weakness. What? I will use everything I have to destroy this false Earth. Wait, Ceruleum. Edge. This is the life I've chosen. I regret nothing. I was only able to find my own truth because I met all of you. Thank you, Denver Broncos. I hope for your victory. Behold, Quaestor. This is my freedom! The miniature Earth is returning to its original state. Oh, Ceruleum. A worthless act. I can simply remake the true Earth. Even lacking its regeneration abilities, the Ultim Fini. Shut the hell up, you monster. Magister. No, screw that. Quaestor. You're a dead man walking. You sympathize with Ceruleum. To choose to side with a puppet and one who was your enemy is truly the epitome of foolishness. So what? In his own way, he wanted to live out his own life. And you just... It was the same as us. Bird desperate to fly by his own wings. You think you get to crush him just because you frickin' felt like it? He's not the only one. Everyone on Earth is desperate to live, just like he was. You and Ceruleum have both gone far past any point of forgiveness. Further, to think you would choose to oppose me after witnessing the Ultim Fini's power is the epitome of foolishness. Yeah, sure, you're right, it is. None of us are as smart as you. But here, now, we can meet you with that truth irrefutable love. A contest of power. Quaestor? Quaestor! We'll scrap that machine you're relying on, as well as your warped will. So with no way to return, you choose to cast aside your lives and one last strike on me. We knew we couldn't go back. We're here to do what we have to anyway, to defeat you and save the world. Foolishness. You think you can match power with me, the ruler of the whole universe? This Ultim Fini is a truth irrefutable that destroyed even the final weapon of Eos. The dimensions warped by the Pillars of Light, the energy it can draw from, that it gives it essentially unlimited power. Yes, the Ultim Fini is the Majin of my civilization. Quaestor's Majin. You have earned a reward for coming this far. I shall tell you why I ignored the Pillars of Light that served as an entry to subspace. Firstly, it was to see how far you Earthlings were capable of reaching, but at the same time, I knew that even if you unlocked the Pillars of Light and came to subspace, that would be where you met your end. Finally, it was so that I could force you to acknowledge the bitter truth, using the full power of Ultim Fini. In other words, the Pillars of Light are warping the dimensions to feed the power to your big pile of trash. And that's really nice to hear. So we take you down the dimensional warping one too. If you can. The Ultim Fini is absolute power. As I said, a truth irrefutable. We will refute your irrefutability. Yeah, I figured that's what it will take to teach a shut-in like you, who cares only for himself, that you're wrong. I am wrong? I'm ruler of the universe, the seeker of truth, and you claim I am wrong? Truly are well past the point of no return, Earthlings. As I feared, you must be exterminated. You shall be beaten into absolute submission, and the broken wreckage you shall leave behind shall show other Earthlings that their hope is gone. Seems Ceruleum was right. Your emotionless mask is cracking now that you've been denied. Then come and do it, if you can. No matter how great a power you have, you're alone. You can't think you can beat our combined strength. Get over here, Quaestor. I can't wait to finish this. It will teach you that everything you've done is one grand mistake. With all of our power, together. Very well, Denver Broncos. The truth irrefutable will be beaten into your skulls. Mitsuba, this is the true final battle. The Denver Broncos will commit its full force to destroying the Quaestor. Everyone, strike together! Here we come, Quaestar. We're not losing to someone who's never really understood any kind of real truth. I'm going to take a moment to rock out to the music. Visitors from a parallel world. You don't understand why you've passed into this one. Wait, so is he saying he knows why we were transported here? Ooh, here's what he says. We'll figure it out on our own. Getting the truth from someone else ain't seeking it. Seeking means fighting it for yourself. Fighting for it for yourself. Only one with power has the right to seek truth. You have neither power nor prerogative. Your place is where I deem it fit. Seriously, you're down to do what I say or else? Dress it up all you want. You're just a 2-bit megalomaniac. Here's a little truth for you. We're here, and we're never going to do what you say. You tell him, Masaki.
クエスタ何をほざこうがてめえはここでしまいだ全エネルギーを集中
フライヤー指数限界値突破いけるぜマサキ
これで終わりだコスモノバー
今こそ絶対の真理を圧倒的な力で全てを決するそれがアブソルートファクトムだ
そのデカさでサイバスターを捉えられるかよ
Okay, this guy got a beefy upgrade. And you now got Ripple Action. Pressure level 4. Alright, who gets to take the next shot? Because, like, that did a lot less than I thought it would. I'm dropping a save here because I want to see a bunch of dialogue, but I also need to, like, be able to attack with other people. And, like, my army's kind of scattered. Alright, who gets to take a swing? No, the SRX. You can do that. Yes, you three. You don't understand why you passed from your world to this. And what? You know all there is to know? We never expected the answer from you, or depended on that. Even if you do know what we want to know, we can find those answers on our own. Hell yeah. We weren't going to go along with this creepo no matter what he offered. Foolish. You have no idea what this battle is really all about. I know exactly what we're fighting for. Right now, it's taking you down.
たちをここまで来させたことだ。
T リンクフルコンタクト。
ジェットソード射出。トロニウムエンジンフルドライブ。全てを切り裂け SRX。超必殺。天上天下粘土爆砕剣。 粘土爆砕。力の使い方も知らぬ愚劣な文明がよくも。まずは戦力の中核から潰す。アブソルートファクト。グシャイ。 絶対の真理を知るがいい。そして私に従え。回避完了。次の相手はドイツだ。
Alright, who would be cool to use? Oh, wait, I know someone I need to use. Because he'll get mad at me if I don't. Whatever, I'll screenshot this for alt later. Hold on, hold on. Oh, they have dialogue! That's awesome! No reason, no intelligence, simply charging forward. It's like your bullet fired from a gun. Wow, that sounds pretty slick, actually. What would you say to making that your new catchphrase, Kyosuke? Wouldn't that fit you better? Hey, excuse me. I have reason and intelligence in spades, thank you very much. Regardless, you won't like it when this bullet hits you, Quaestor. Fool, that is no valid strategy or tactic. It cannot possibly affect the Ultim Fini. I said before, you won't like it when we tangle. I'm going all in.
こちらのカードを全て出す。その隙は逃さん。クレイモア。 中核から潰す。今こそ絶対の真理を。圧倒的な力で全てを決する。それがアブソルート。早めに動けばこれくらいは。
Alright, well, this is all new for me. This is helpful. I know one person that has to hit him. Come on, have dialogue with Gilliam. You're the sad one here, Quaster. In your pursuit of truth, you gave up something irreplaceable. I do not regret a single thing I've done in pursuit of the truth. Then we'll show you that the quest you've spent your life on was a dead end. I don't care if it was brief. Gilliam has literally seen 3 different universes of Super Robot Wars.
しないとは愚かの極みだな。アブソルートファクト。ルシャイ、絶対の真理を知るがいい。そして私に従え。
I will let the protagonist hit him. I know about you, Char Aznable. I know that you can likely understand this truth I have read. Which is exactly why I cannot permit you to exist. You would deny even yourself? I absolutely do. I deny Char Aznable more than any other. I will fight anyone who would let their ego decide the nature of the world, for the sake of all those who still have a future. The architects of our future will not be old men who claim to be the ones who know everything. Well, I need to try and get all 3 of the Holy Trinity in, so... Amuro, can you hit him from here? Yes, you can. Amuro Ray, you bear the bud of evolution within you, and yet you will end without ever seeing it come to fruition. I will be the judge of them. I'm not going to simply accept your judgment. Awakening too soon can be the cause of great suffering. Have you not suffered greatly in learning that lesson? But both I and all of humanity have the power to overcome that. Any fool who doesn't believe that has no place among humanity. Neither I nor my comrades have lost hope for us all yet. That's why I'll fight. Because I believe the future still lies ahead.
人の心の光、その力で距離があるからといって直撃させる。
Yeah, it's called outranging you. Wielder of the power of Majin, you must not be allowed to exist. Science exists to bring happiness and prosperity to humanity. Any power we can't control will just create harm. But I believe in unknown possibilities. I believe there is a way to control even the power of Majin, and someday, humanity will find it. It is impossible, and that is why it is forbidden. I gotta say, it's hard to trust the words of somebody who's drunk on their own power and thinks they can title themselves ruler of the universe. Give it to him, Koji. The Bossinger's photon power is a light to the future. Come on, Quaster. Come watch us surpass you. Because once we've surpassed you, we can find the light that will lead us to all those possibilities.
俺たちの勝利で終わらせる。全てを切り裂く力をこの手に。ファイナルカイザーブレード。行くぞカイザー。
Waystar, we're going to beat you and bring an end to this whole thing. Soldier of Eos. In this world without your masters, you still fight on, enslaved to the subjugation wave? I fight by my own damn will, thank you. And Eos and Orsidacia have nothing to do with it. But as a life form, there is no point to this battle. Even if you should somehow claim victory, you will simply waste away in this space. No matter the results of your actions, your death is inevitable. What meaning is there in fighting? There's plenty. If we win, that means we protected the Earth, the peace and freedom of Earth. If you think it's foolish to put my life on the line for someone else's sake, then I'm pretty okay with being a fool. I cannot even comprehend your thinking. I'll be honest, even I'm surprised. Not that long ago, doing anything for someone else's sake. I'd never think to do that. But I met Mitsuba. I fought alongside the Denver Broncos. I found a reason to be alive. So I can't lose. Not to someone like you, who doesn't know the meaning of our world. You dare say that I am ignorant? If nothing else, you sure are an absolute. I can teach you that much for sure. Here I come, Waster. I'll put it all on the line to put you down.
任された以上はやってみせる。そこを動くな。そらよ。ここで私が倒れれば誰が。
Oh, you don't have dialogue.
話め絶対の真理の前には全てが無駄なのか。アブソルートファクトルシャイ絶対の真理を知るがそして私に従え。
今の僕に迷いはない。人形遊びも審判者気取りも終わりだ。クエスター回り込む。
私は倒れん。クエスターも
I don't think anyone else is gonna get a shot in. Like, I don't think. Oh, we could. No, no support attack. This is it, Yuta. This is the last battle. I got it, Gridman. Let's give it all we've got. Hyper Agent, I will teach you that you were wrong to lend this world your aid. Wait, he knows about Gridman? Makes sense for the great Emperor of Evil. Now that's an enemy worth facing. None of you can understand. I know means to pass through the boundaries between dimensions. I've gained knowledge of realms far beyond this one. And to monopolize that, you fear other civilizations gaining the power of Majin. Ridiculous. In the end, you're just a small, pathetic person who cares for nothing but yourself. Wow, that's pretty high up the lame scale. I mean, I'm definitely not one to talk, but you know, just putting that out there. And come on, Gridman, let's teach Quasar a lesson. Let's show him that accepting others is how you broaden the horizons of your world. Indeed, Yuta, just as it was my encounters with my comrades in this world that let me become stronger. Now is the time to use that power to protect everything. That's Hyper Agent Gridman's duty. And he's gonna counter me. And it's not gonna hit because Limpid Channel is up. Is this a case of if it crits, it kills? 'Cause it's a 45%. Nope, not even close. Oh, I squeezed in a couple more characters than I thought I could. Well, who else is gonna finish this but the Getter team? Run him down, Ryoma. So, the great big truth that nobody can refute is might makes right. Man, the universe is way simpler than I ever thought. It's the perfect universe for someone, with your intelligence, Ryoma. Hold on, Ryoma. Don't you go and forget that we're here to reject his ideas. I know. But that's exactly why we gotta teach him that people who've got nothing but power to rely on lose to a greater power. You are the one chosen by the Getter Rays. Your very existence suggests the inevitable path of the Earthling. Stop treating wild exceptions like me as an example of Earthling. I'm just like you, after all. Might makes right is all I've ever known. So that's the lesson I've got for you, Quaestor. You'll learn to fear Getter. And to fear us.
真打ちのお出ましか。相手にとって不足はねえ。3つの心を巨大な一つの力にする。全力だ。出し惜しみすんじゃねえぞ。ゲッターシャイン。
Wow, record of 12 PP for all that. Let me get my voice ready for the last of the dialogue.